You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's Faking It After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Faking It After Show.
Why we always do that? I don't know the words. Oh yeah.
I know. I'm just
Make a wish, take a chance, make a change, and break away.
sing it, Roy. I
Yeah.
don't hear you over there.
No, I'm
this
good
is
listening. I'm good
I don't know the
a
words.
trio.
If I know the words, we would sound really, really good,
This
guys.
is taking me back to my Princess Diaries days.
Princess Diaries?
Wasn't this
It was, yeah. Well, no, yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah, good
Okay.
call. But it was Katie Stevens, who is
Yes.
Karma.
Yeah.
And who has a
Yes.
phenomenal voice.
Yep.
All right.
Great voice.
Hey, everyone. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. We are here talking about Faking It. Season 1, Episode 3, We Shall Overcompensate.
We shall overcompensate.
Yep,
Oh.
exactly. I'm Sterling Cates,
cracked
and
myself up.
here with us again is the very handsome Cortez.
Oh,
How's it going,
thanks.
Cortez?
Hola.
Can you do what you did earlier? Because I did not get you on the screen doing that. Can you fly away for us? Can
Yeah,
you break
do a
away?
little-
We shall overcompensate.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Cortez has a little bit of a headache, so he's overcompensating
Yeah, on the right
now,
side.
trying to get
It's
it.
trying to cool.
get rid
But
of it.
hello, everyone. I'm Cortez Wetz.
And we have
And we
the
have our-
beautiful,
Yes.
Oh,
Our beautiful.
stunning,
you're just
She's
saying
my
that.
own Paula. What is it? Paula Abdul.
perfect.
Wait, are you calling me a drunk?
The
No.
the so smart and so pretty Roya.
I know, right?
No pressure, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Welcome,
I don't
Roy.
know.
Welcome
Thanks, guys.
again.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for welcoming Rory as well. I see the comments on our channel, so thanks for that. So
Yeah,
Rory,
guys. Thank you. I love being
you.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's jump right into it. This is Episode 3,
Mm-hmm.
we have the protest going on. We were talking earlier, it seems like a setup episode. We didn't have, too many groundbreaking things
Yeah.
happen. But it was an entertaining episode nonetheless. I really liked some of the witty humor that was thrown in there. That was really funny. So what
Yeah.
did you guys think overall of the episode?
Well, I was really, really focused and really, really set on what was going to happen next after Karma says that she's going to make Liam fall in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
So after they were dancing, and she was like, I'm going to make him fall in love with me. And I was like, oh, well, girl, what are you going to do? Like, I was waiting to see what was going to happen.
Right.
And it opens up, I guess, they were outside of the,
Courtyard?
Courtyard, yeah. So Karma is a singer, of course, we know that now, but
Right.
we didn't know that before.
Yep,
she's a
singer-songwriter.
singer.
What did you think,
Yeah.
Roya?
I liked the whole episode. I thought there was a lot of more development with Amy,
Right.
which was good.
Yeah.
And we kind of got to see more about Karma and how she's that girl that always wants to impress the guy.
Totally.
But, I mean, I know they can't always give us the funny jabs every episode, and it's only the third one. But I was happy with it.
Yeah.
I guess we can't expect it to be
Yeah.
overwhelmingly
Yeah.
amazing
I
every time.
was entertained.
But, yeah, I liked it a lot. so.
Okay, so we start off, like you were saying, they're in the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
Karma's writing a song. Amy wants her to sing it for her. She doesn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
She's, seems a little embarrassed, or it's a very personal song, she
Which
says.
is a normal person who sings all right. Sometimes you can be oversensitive about, your stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just say
And-
something real quick
Yes.
about that
Yeah.
scene when they're sitting on
No,
the
you
log?
can't. No, just kidding.
Well,
Go
guess
ahead.
what? I got the camera. No, just kidding.
The camera's on me.
All right.
It felt like a little, like, this is totally side note, but it felt like a little M&M's commercial. Like, did
Yeah.
you see the little bag? It was slightly shown, but it
Yeah.
wasn't really shown. But
Totally.
she was never eating it. It was just a
Fair.
perfect M&M bag. But other than
It
that, it
was.
was a nice day.
Now that I think about it, that's
Little
funny. They
subliminal
was.
messages. Now I want M&M's.
Yeah, I really wanted candy. And I was like,
Yeah.
ah, damn.
Yeah. That's a good note.
That's a slap on the table.
So there was something. Oh, I was going to ask you guys, do you think that they made Karma's character a singer-songwriter because of the actress? She actually is a singer-songwriter? Or do you think that just that's who they were looking for? Or do you think they developed it because of who she is?
I think it came along the time of writing the show. I don't think when they first came up with the character of Karma, and once they even picked her, I don't think they said, well, we should make her a songwriter or a singer.
Right.
Because, even Amy was like, well, I'm Timbaland and you're
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. No, I'm Justin Timberlake and you're Timbaland. Did she say that?
Other
No,
way.
vice versa.
Yeah.
Vice versa, yeah.
Come on, Timbaland rides in the back.
I know, right?
He's the
Right,
producer.
exactly.
In
Well,
a good way, in a good way. Sorry, I should be careful with how
Yeah,
I
but
say
I don't
that.
think they really made the character that way.
Well, I wasn't even going to that route.
I had to think about it for a second. Okay.
Yeah, but what do you think, Marie?
What do you think?
I think they've had these episodes obviously written. They must have wanted an actress that
Right.
could sing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got lucky that they got someone who was on American Idol and was a contestant and can actually act as well. So I
Yeah,
think
she's
they
a
got-
very good actress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the thing that threw me off the most about this scene is when Karma just leans on over and gives Amy a big old kiss.
Which was so.
We all thought that it was a dream
Yep.
sequence there for
Oh,
a
yeah.
moment. I was like,
Again.
oh, it's got another
Yep.
dream sequence.
Yeah.
But it was real. She immediately edits it, Instagrams it, puts it out there for all to see. She has 400 new followers since they came out as lesbians.
yeah.
But the fact that she just was so comfortable enough to just like
I was
attack
flabbergasted.
her.
Yeah.
What did you guys? I was kind of surprised by that. We all thought
I
it was
really
a dream
was
sequence.
because it was so like something that you would do if you were really into someone and out open and you would just lean over and kiss them like that. It was just so like, yes, we are lovers for sure.
Right.
You know.
It was very
And I was kind of
comfortable.
confused. I was just like, wait, so is Karma coming out or something? Like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And then she says that, okay, you have to let everyone know. And plus, I want some more Instagram followers. So
So that's what you got to do.
that's what you have to do.
All right,
Damn,
I
gotta kiss a
Too bad I have
dude.
an Android.
Noted. I'm gonna write that
I
note
know,
down. But then she says they get into talking, and Karma says, "No one's fallen for me except for you," and I think she was kind of joking, but then Amy, it's obviously kind of real for Amy, and then there's that awkward silence there at the end of their conversation. So that kind of
Yeah.
just shows the status of their relationship right now. It's kind of
It seems really too real, like how we thought it was a dream. I thought it was a dream because of the music too playing. It was
Yeah.
just too magical. They're having a great time. There's M&Ms, it seemed too happy.
no dream is complete without
Yes,
the M&Ms.
exactly. And so it was just kind of, I don't know, it was weird. I don't know.
Well, I just think it was kind of, they were going back to that point that Amy does have these feelings for Karma that are very obvious.
Right, because
now.
you notice Amy did not move back. She did not go.
She
As-
loved
you know,
that
if
kiss.
someone is coming towards you, you're gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Especially if we're faking it. Come on, you're
Right.
gonna be like, whoa, what are you doing?
Yeah, and it just goes back to that whole, right, exactly. And it just goes back to that whole point that this must be so hard for Amy. And it's hard when you have these real feelings for someone and then you are getting to kiss them, you are getting to be affectionate with them, but to know that they don't feel the same exact way as you, it's got to be really
I just thought
hard.
about something.
What did you think about? You had an epiphany.
I did.
Saw
'cause
on your face.
as I was looking at you, I was just like,
on your face.
But I've noticed that even in the previews, they did not bring back Amy's mother from the fact that when she found out about Amy playing.
Yeah,
being lesbian.
we didn't really get a time frame of when that whole, from the scene that happened to where they were.
Right.
you know.
Like I was hoping that I was really gonna get a playback off of that from either maybe she's going home and talking to her mom.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I just noticed that. That's why when I
Well, maybe they'll bring it up
Yeah.
later, have like have the families in it next episode or a future episode.
it's
Yeah.
only 30 minutes.
Well, she did say when she was, she did say when she was talking to Karma that what she's getting out of it is that she gets to like, what did she say about her parents? She's like disappointing them every day,
Yeah.
and that's a gift that keeps giving.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. She did allude to it. That
Did you say
it
Amy
is-
or Karma?
Amy.
Okay.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Amy's parents? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
How they're like disappointed. But anyway, so moving on from the kiss, they bring up the fact that Karma is getting a lot more out of this whole relationship than Amy is.
She is.
So Amy decides, well, she thinks having a secret boyfriend kind of looks like fun. So maybe, she isn't so sure if she's a lesbian or not.
I think she wants a cake and ice cream too.
Yeah, I think she wants to have some fun with it.
By the way, did you guys find it funny how Josh Hoyt came up? Oh, you had a thing for Josh. Like, you had a thing for him.
Yeah.
Like, that's quickly just like that. Oh, I can have him as my fake boyfriend.
Yeah.
How
He's
does
gotta
anyone
be the
ever have
one.
that easy for them? Oh, I had a thing for this guy, and I'm going to have him as my boyfriend. Is that work for you
Well,
guys?
maybe now she's a lesbian. It could work. I can't
true.
personally say that's
Her popularity.
been my strategy in the past. But
What has been your strategy?
I don't know. I'm still working out the kinks. But anyway, so she's deciding that she probably does want to have a secret boyfriend. But then we get into the whole, so there's protests going on at Hester High. This company, Squircle, am I saying that right?
That's a stupid name. I don't know.
Squircle.
It's play off for Google. You can tell.
Right, yeah. So it's a search engine,
like a
aka
drink.
Google,
Yeah.
that is wanting to come into the school, is donating a lot of money, giving all students tablets, phones. But the thing is that all these tablets and phones and computers are going to steal all of the information and all of this data that is collected. So that's a huge infringement into student privacy. And so obviously the students are,
How much were they giving? I think it was, what, 600,000 or 6,000? What was it?
I heard
6. I know
million.
there's a 6 in there.
I heard $1 million in there.
Yeah, maybe you all can help us out with that. I couldn't catch the number.
Because it was a large number.
It was
I
a
like,
large
Yeah,
number.
it was
why
a
are
large
they
number.
I think it was
donating
6
so
in there.
much?
for some reason I thought it was 10,000. So it's like not any of you guys.
Oops. See, that's why we like you guys, because you guys come in and...
I was really focused on writing down the
Right.
whole, like, what it's
You
Squircle,
guys.
looking for the
Yeah.
subtitle. Squirgle?
If you guys
promise
could
you.
see how I spelled Squircle, I'm not even going to embarrass myself right now. I think I was mainly concerned with that.
I put SKWERKEL.
It's like,
Squircle. I spelled it correctly.
it's like,
Okay. Did you?
it's like twerking, but not twerking.
Yeah, it is like twerking.
Squirky, yeah.
It's like it's
So we gotta come
Squirtle
up with
from
a dance. So what's
Pokemon
squirking?
was twerking. Maybe that's
Squirking.
it. You know, squirking.
Squirking.
Yeah, there you go.
That's an interesting dance move. I hope
Squirking.
that all of you who are
Squirking.
just listening, you might want to
Squirking.
go on YouTube and watch
Squirky.
this right now.
Hey, Squirky.
That's all I can say. How about we just spend the rest of the podcast doing that? We are not even, okay, this is completely irrelevant. Let's get back.
All right, back to you.
And
The
we're,
romance.
and we're back.
I love you guys. Oh, my God.
So, anyway, so Liam is all about leading this protest, and Karma sees this, and she takes this opportunity and says, I'm going to be the protestiest protester, whoever protested. And
She's a great actress because that was a tongue twister.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the protestest protester ever protested. What?
Yeah. So then she hops right up on the chair or whatever it is, and leads a little protest thing and jumps right in just to impress Liam. And
What I
Amy-
like, I'm sorry, but what I
you're
like
fine.
about Karma is that she is persistent.
Yep.
And if she wants it, she's gonna fight for
She
it. And
is
she
dedicated.
finds every moment to snap in and go. And it's so funny because if you guys noticed it, like every time she does something in front of Liam to try to impress him, her face gets this, like it's like a thought or like a moment. It's my
Yeah.
time, and then she just snaps right into it.
Right. Oh, sorry. I like threw my pen at you.
Not my face. Not my face.
Sorry. But what I was going to add to that point is I feel like when she does have those epiphany moments, she just does it.
Does it.
I get that it's scripted, but I was thinking, wow, I wish I could make decisions that fast. I
Yes.
literally had that thought in my head. I was like,
Really?
it takes me a minute to think about things. But even when she was handcuffed to the door, or chained to the door or whatever, and then she had that hunger strike idea, just like she had
know, right?
she had been thinking about that for
Right.
days, and that was very impressive.
Yeah.
And I wish I could be more,
That's the acting.
decisive like that.
Yes,
but
that's the
I know it's
acting.
a scripted show, but still, I'm gonna pretend like it's not. It's
Yeah.
real life. Okay. Anyways, back to the thing. So, then so Leal comes up. Am I saying her name right?
Soleil.
Soleil. Okay, because I wrote it like Soleil. I'm obviously a great speller. And she is kind of a threat for Karma. And she is jealous of the way Liam has a relationship, or a promance.
As Shane would call it, a promance.
Yeah.
A protesting romance.
Right. So we're trying to decide, is this the same girl from the party? Or is it not? Because
Do
he
you
had
all
thing
remember
with
a
her.
character by the name of Brandy? I remember sitting after when I got the whole thing confused about when Liam spilled the drink on her shirt and they were sitting on the couch. The drunk girl that came and sat on the couch on the armlet, wasn't her name Brandy?
You mean not when Karma got nervous and she leaked?
Yeah.
So no leakage. I got that. But no, I could have sworn her name was Brandy, but I don't think that was
Okay, well
Soleil.
then in that case, then it's not the same person. But they
Okay.
do kind of look similar to. They look similar.
Yeah,
to
they
me.
looked very similar. Had the same outfit too.
Okay, well we're just gonna go ahead and say that it's different. If it's not, please
I'll go
correct
back and
us.
watch it back. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll try to figure that out.
Yeah, because I'm trying to look at IMDb right now, and I'm not seeing anything pop up. So, guys, if you see it, let us know.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll rewatch it for you.
Yeah.
Right, and then Amy, you know, at that moment in the hallway when the protest is starting. First of all, they already had the protest sign hanging right when they decided to make it. I was like, that's preparation. Great job, Hester High.
That makes me-
Occupy Hester.
That makes me wonder if the writing's also trying to be like smart-assy kind of at the same way. You know,
Yeah.
it's Dana Goodman, and she's hilarious. If you guys ever seen The House Bunny, please, if you have not, go watch it. She's one of the funniest characters in that movie.
That movie is so underrated, by the way.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
it is so entertaining. And her character is the best one in the whole thing.
I have something mysterious to do in the crap.
And you do a great impression.
Is that bad?
I want you to talk like that for the rest of this podcast.
Yeah, right.
But that's
Something
possible.
Oops, my notebook says no.
Okay,
Well,
so
I have a
Amy-
question.
Okay,
With the
what's your
whole
question?
protesting thing, did you all protest in school, or did
No,
you
so Hester
protesting?
High has lots of protests because apparently this promance thing is a thing that happens a lot.
It seems like the students has a lot of hands-on at this school. Like
Yeah.
they're able to, like with the whole $50 things, or if you don't come without anyone, that seems like that's just something that Shane was over as a student. And then the whole protesting thing, it seems like they're able to freedom of speech. Really,
Right.
you
I'm
know?
assuming you didn't have these freedoms at the military
No,
academy.
I want to know actually, if you guys,
Well, you gotta remember, the school's also kind of reversed in a way.
Right.
The unpopular kids are now the popular kids.
Yeah.
And so the principal actually cares what the students think about and is trying to interact with them versus what our schools would be
Right.
like.
The students
No,
have
no,
more
no,
power.
no.
Yeah, the students have more power than the actual
Exactly.
administration.
That's the
and it
premise,
seems
too.
like this outside company of Squircle has more control than the administration does.
Yeah.
At this school.
And it's not
which
like
is-
the school Glee. It's not like that kind of high school. I'm,
Right.
I'm only bringing
There's
Glee
no
because we
Sue
mentioned
Sylvester.
it last
yeah,
week.
but
Yeah.
don't mention it again.
No,
Yeah.
Speaking of Glee, Matthew Morrison was in my yoga class yesterday.
Really?
And I was like, you know, trying to like perform at my highest.
And that's why your shoulders hurt.
Yeah. Now my shoulders are kind of sore.
That's your strategy. Yoga, there you go.
Okay, that was a quick side note.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so Amy tries to step up to the plate just to impress, what's his name? He has eyebrows.
Oliver?
Her secret boyfriend that she
Oh,
wants to
Danny.
The first one.
I mean, I'm sorry, Josh.
Josh.
I know
Josh,
Danny
yeah.
Hoyt.
She
She's
gets
the
an
host here.
eyebrow raise from him, but nothing really happens with that in this episode. But she does meet Oliver
He is so corny.
outside. Yeah. I think he's super cute.
No,
And,
Josh.
like, oh, yeah, Josh is super
Did you see him?
yeah.
What was he playing in the courtyard?
He was doing a kangaroo dance.
And he was really getting into it too.
And Amy can honestly do so much better.
Better.
Yeah, she is a
And Oliver even
Catch.
mentions a great line to her, which any girl would love to hear. That she's like,
I wrote that one down.
You
It's
say
rare
it.
to find a girl who's so pretty and doesn't know it.
yep.
I know. I was right on the same wavelength
One
with you. I was like, I
Direction.
want someone to say. I was like, I'm gonna tweet this, and hopefully someone will like say
And
it
I
to
was
me.
thinking, oh, dude, you're so corny.
You think so?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought it was so cute.
No.
If someone had told me that when I was in high school, I would have like,
Except for I wonder if he's
died.
listening to the One Direction album because isn't that one of their songs?
oh yeah.
Not that I don't listen to One Direction.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Hold on. I'm gonna think of it in a second, but I love that song.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll think of how it goes in a second, and I'll sing it for everyone because I'm a really talented singer. What makes you beautiful? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
All right. So Amy and Oliver do have that moment. They sneak into the what is it, like a security room or something?
There's a janitor's
Janitor's
closet, yeah.
closet. Yeah. And he's spying on the students who are protesting student privacy infringement stuff. So that's all ironic.
And
they bond.
he says
that
he studies them to learn them, to understand them, something like that, right?
Right.
Which is totally something Amy
Because
would do.
he's
Yeah.
exactly, that's true. Because
They're
he's
like
not
two
like
peas
them.
in a pod. It's
Yeah.
so cute to watch.
Yeah.
But so they're about to kiss, before she sees Karma singing in the cafeteria, and she goes to the cafeteria to see what Amy's up to. So we'll talk about this cafeteria scene for a second. They decide.
Well, he was kind of stoked first, though, because he was kind of stoked that he finally likes a girl that May likes him, and she's a lesbian.
Well, he's not stoked. He's stoked that he found a girl, but he's not so stoked that she's a lesbian. He was like, oh, this would happen, you know? And, you know, that's sad.
She really wanted to say it. She really wanted to tell him, too.
Yeah.
She really wanted to.
Yeah, I thought she was going to for a second there, and I think she was until she saw Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about the hunger strike for a second and the cafeteria scene. Like we were talking about briefly before, Karma decides that she's going to one-up, what's her name? Soleil? Ole. Okay, that's how I'll remember it. Thank you for that. So she's going to one-up her, get Liam's attention by suggesting this hunger strike. Hester High goes on the hunger strike, and but throughout the day, I'm assuming they're getting hungry. Energy is low, blood sugar is low.
I love that
Heaven forbid.
They brought that in, like, oh no, blood sugar is getting low.
Everyone's gonna go crazy. Blood sugar. Granted, it's probably like 1:30 p.m. They haven't eaten since breakfast. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. And so they have this, and their solution for low blood sugar is to boost the morale. So they have open mic, and Soleil she gives like this powerful speech, and Liam says, oh, she's so sexy because she's so passionate. Not really for the physical aspects, you know, which is nice to see him like not just be more physical. as he was.
It was more so because she was very aggressive and very into what she was doing.
Yeah. You know? Can we talk about their dialogue between each other, Soleil and Liam? Like their commentary back and forth.
The whole dirty.
Dirty
I'm gonna scream or I'm gonna yell all night long.
All night. All day. It's like, and all night.
Do you want to go to the supply closet? Why aren't we already there? And then she was like, I'm gonna scream all day, and like it was just like back and forth. And I was like, like I think it was meant to be like funny like that way, but I thought it was so.
It's kind of corny.
They're talking. Yeah, it's definitely.
It's a little kind of corny, and she comes off as a hot cake.
Right. I think that's how they. I think they did that intentionally.
Oh, definitely.
They made that. Yeah. And so that was entertaining. Okay. Yeah.
But you know who we were forgetting about? Who I'm liking that.
Who?
She tends to have her little moments by herself. It's my girl Lauren.
Oh yeah.
I'm liking her so much because she's like by herself, and then she's just like in her moment, like I'm gonna let these have it. Right. And I remember when she was saying that about the money, when she heard about how much Squircle was given, she was like, "There's so much I can do with that money." Yeah. And she puts her pen out. She goes, So now she has an idea. So that's what I like about Lauren, because she always comes up with an idea. Like when she came up with the whole thing about the room switching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was like the bigger room situation.
She's always scheming.
I love
always
it.
Trying to figure
and
out
she's
how
so
to get
little.
ahead.
It's like looking at her, I'm like, girl, I ain't scared of you.
Yeah. She plays a good like adversary or whatever it is for, you know, the whole thing that's going on and the whole institution that is Hester High. She's
Tommy
like the
was nowhere to be found though this episode. Tommy was nowhere to be
still
found.
Dancing at the club at the party like this. I don't know how he was dancing, but it was not a high school dance.
Oh, Tommy. Okay, so then Soleil, I have to do this every time now just because I'm going to say it right now.
Let's all do it. Every time we say Soleil.
Yep. She gives her little spoken word situation thing she had going on. And then Karma finally decides to break out in song, sings the personal song that Amy was trying to get her to sing at the beginning of the episode, but now Karma is going to sing it for the whole school to see just so that she can impress Liam.
How do you guys feel about that?
Wait, because I was going to... Which one?
The fact that, I mean, Amy brings it up to Karma later on about the fact that Amy's just doing Karma's not doing all this stuff just to impress Liam. But as a friend's side, would you be like pissed off if you were on that level with her and you said sing with me and you don't?
I would. I really would.
I totally see where Amy's coming from, but also I am not surprised at all that Karma did that. Like she wrote that song for Liam. The whole point, her whole purpose in this episode is to impress Liam. She wants to be leader of the protest, get his attention, and what better way if you can sing like that and you have this song, like what better way to do it than because she totally like one-upped Soleil in that. thing. So for her standpoint, it's totally on point with her mission, but it is hurtful to Amy, and I can see why Amy would be a little upset by that.
I definitely would. Yeah.
Especially when Amy feels the way she does about it. So.
And let's break down the song a little bit. Did you guys?
Oh my God, yeah.
Luckily, we had subtitles, so we could read everything that they're saying.
Yeah.
The whole song is so misleading.
Yeah.
You think, oh, this is Amy and Karma's situation. Oh man, oh man. And then there's a line that says, where did I write? Something changed when we kissed.
Right.
And then it takes a turn and it goes straight to Liam.
Because she was looking at Amy first, and then she turns and looks at
Liam and sees that they're like totally having
and even
the
Shane
eye connection.
catches it.
Yep.
Right.
Like, oh.
And so when we're talking about Amy getting mad and leaving, when she first gets to the cafeteria, she is very proud of Amy. Well, first of all, she thinks Karma might be, she's very proud of Karma.
Yeah.
She thinks Karma might be singing about her, and she's like, oh, this is like her shining moment. I'm so proud of her. It's when she realizes that the song's about Liam, it's not about her. That's when she gets all antsy and runs out. Well, not antsy, but pissed off.
I think that happened two ways. Like you said, Roy, it's a two-way thing, because as a friend, I'm going to be upset that I could not get that out of you. And then you're just going to go and do something for a boy that you don't even know if he's going to fall in love with you or not.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like, what? Like,
Yeah.
come on, you're going to make me feel like that as your friend? And then plus the feelings that she does have for her. So, of course,
It's a lot of emotional stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
So then for the end of the cafeteria scene, your girl, Lauren, she's my girl too, and she orders pizza.
Yes,
pizza
Lauren.
on pizza
Come on through,
on
Lauren.
pizza. And breaks the hunger strike. It reminded me of the scene in Mean Girls when all of the it's like when they're comparing the girls trying to get with the guys to like a zoo or whatever in the mall, and they're all like scratching to go for the guys or whatever.
Right.
It was like, but they were going for pizza. It kind of looks like me, at dinner time. And so Lauren comes up with this idea, but she's doing all the dirty work, we find out, for the principal or assistant principal, whoever that lady is.
Yeah, we never really got her
this,
title either.
Yeah, to get this hunger strike ended. So that's how that ended. And then we see Amy and confronting Karma at the lockers. So she's kind of saying, I don't like how you've been acting today, like with this protest, like you're not being yourself. Do you even know Liam? You're treating him like he's.
I have a question though, but like if you're in the place of Karma and you approach your friend and she's upset, wouldn't you know why she's upset? I mean, at the beginning of the episode, she was trying to get you to sing the song to her. Or
I think
at least...
but the thing is I think that means so much more to Amy than Karma realizes, because she doesn't. I don't think. Sorry, tongue tied. I don't think Karma realizes how intense Amy's feelings are for her.
I mean, even past the
beyond
feelings, though.
Friendship part.
Even past the feelings. If we're just friends, and I've known for years that you've had amazing songs, or you write songs, or you're a singer as well, and I'm like, sing me a song, or let's sing together, or let's do something. Let's go to karaoke. Let's try to get you out there, and then all of a sudden, I see you singing a song to a guy that you don't even know.
I don't know if I were Amy and I were not a lesbian and didn't have romantic feelings for her, I would kind of understand that was her moment, her shining moment to impress Liam.
No, but my point was trying to
her.
figure out if Karma was to come up to Amy, would she know? Would you have known? Would you thought?
No, I would think Karma would think Amy should be happy for her that she had the courage to do it.
I would be pissed off. Actually, I've had a situation. I have not that I have feelings.
If you were Amy, you would be
oh
pissed
yeah,
off?
I think Amy's in the complete right, as long if it's not like in love relationship wise.
Right.
I've had a situation where I had a friend who was all about the boy and all about impressing them, and then they would like whatever the boy liked,
right?
Just to change their whole
that's
style.
annoying.
And
that's just annoying.
Yeah, and so I could see that in Karma, and that's why I completely understand why Amy was upset. And of course, there's probably more to it because she is in love with her. Well, I think she is, but
Karma's like, so what? I like the hottest boy in school. I'm a teenage girl. I thought that line was
beeping girl.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
And all that, guys.
Now we cut to commercial.
Anyway,
so Cortez won't be here next week. No, I'm just kidding.
So
Occupy Cortez.
yeah. So So Karma realizes that, well, I still don't think she never apologized, but she just kind of defending her that she's like, I like the hottest guy in school, like blah, 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 but whatever. That argument never really gets resolved. But out of frustration, Amy kisses Oliver at the lockers. He was bringing her pizza, and she just kind of pounced on him and kissed him, and then she stopped, and then she kind of had a look of disappointment, like she didn't enjoy it. What did you guys think that look was?
It was the same thing as when she kissed Karma, and she was like,
What? Really? You think it's the same?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was that moment is the opposite.
Okay.
When she kissed Karma, and she was like, did you feel that? And then she kisses him, and it's not the same.
She didn't feel anything.
Because keep in mind, they're in high school, so probably her first time kissing someone, this is my opinion, kissing someone was Karma. So she wanted to feel that was going to be a continuing thing.
I think she's kissed other people before. I think they.
And even if she did, still.
Maybe. I don't know.
Even if she did kiss other people, that same feeling that she saw and that I felt that she saw, it was like a fireworks.
Well, regardless, I don't think she felt it with Oliver, and that's why she's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done
Oliver
that.
felt it.
Oliver loved it.
He dropped that piece.
Yep, he put his hand right in his pocket.
Part of me was hoping that Amy might feel it. What did you guys think?
I
What were
didn't
you
want her to
hoping for?
feel it.
You didn't want her to?
Because I'm team Amy and Karma.
You are?
I can't think of a name to use.
Carmi.
Carmi. There we go.
I saw that.
How did I know?
I saw that online.
Carmi?
I'm not going to take credit for that
Oh,
one. But yeah, so you're team Carmi. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that Amy would well, no, I don't really know what I was hoping, but I wouldn't have been disappointed if she did enjoy it.
Well, here's
what
the
did
thing.
you guys think?
Great acting by the actress to be able to show the difference of her kiss with Karma and her kiss with Oliver. So
yeah.
Well, I want to know what everyone, the viewers
for
think.
Amy.
Yeah, I really definitely want to know what they all think, because if I'm slightly thinking the fact that it was totally different from the kiss with Karma, I wonder what everyone else thinks.
Oh, by the way, it was Principal Penelope. So I just
Okay.
want to
So
throw it
she's
out
the
there.
principal.
She is a principal. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
But everyone goes to iTunes and tell me what you think.
And
subscribe. Tell a friend. Pass it on, and comment, rate us 5 stars,
5
please.
Okay, yeah, 5 stars.
And real quick, if we get 5 stars and we get really high ratings, guys, we can get your favorite Faking It people on the show, and that's a promise. I promise I will keep for you. If you guys can get us on the top 10 for downloads, maybe we'll be able to get Lauren to come in. And maybe. Maybe you should try and see what happens. And if we get 10 reviews, maybe that will happen too. 5-star reviews too, please. That looks like 10, but if you take one away.
I actually love these guys. The guys that comment on our stuff and like our clips. I love them.
Yeah. Okay, we need to talk about 2 important things that happened
yes.
at the end of this episode before we run out of time. So we see Liam in the parking lot with Soleil, and
You gotta say
after.
Soleil.
Okay. Soleil. Okay. And then after, and he turns her down, says, I can't go with you, whatever. And then he gets in a car with
Squircle lady.
Squircle lady. And
move.
And Karma, meanwhile, is seeing all of this. She's proud of him for leaving Soleil, and then sees him getting in the town car with Squircle lady.
Which I didn't understand.
What's going on?
I don't know if it's a romance thing, or if I don't know if maybe she's trying to hire him for Squircle. I just don't know.
Yeah, Roya? I see you over there with this devious smile
It's
on
like
your
a
face.
play off of Dawson's Creek a little bit.
Yeah.
A little Pacey and teacher going on.
Right.
For those who aren't old enough to know what I'm talking about.
Do you think it's like a sexual thing, or do you think it's like some sort of like?
Oh, they're doing it.
I don't think so.
They're
Now
doing
that I
it.
think about it, I don't think so, because she was just like, get in.
What if it's his mom? His stepmom? How awkward would that be?
Oh, Roya.
Right? Crazy
oh
twist.
Oh my gosh.
And just made us all dirty minded.
See, I'm like torn between whether I think it's like a corporate thing that's like going on with protests, or if it's like a sexual thing.
No, now that
Liam,
makes
I
sense,
think
because how
there's
she
something-
says get in, that could be his mom or something, and he was
A
like
stepmom that he's doing it with.
No, not no.
Okay. Okay.
Acapella Roya.
That could be taken. That's gonna be taken so out of context, but you know what? Have fun with it, guys.
There you go.
All right.
Before,
That was fun.
Before we go into, I guess there's one more
Oh, wait,
thing. So
we
go
got
ahead, yeah.
one more thing. Last topic we need to talk about. Shane comes over to Amy, and he's like, you might want to sit down for this. There's something going on between Karma and Liam, and she tries to be like, oh, what? But then she gives in and is like, yeah, I know, something's going on. And And then she tells him, dun dun dun, that her and Carmi, I keep calling him Carmi now, Karma are faking being lesbians, and then she's like, well, Karma's faking it, I'm not so sure.
about it. Which we saw in the previews a while back.
Which, by the way, do you think that was really cool of Shane to actually come to her and let her know that they might be having real relationships?
Yes. I think this gets into my prediction, so I'll just go ahead and say it now. I think that Shane has feelings for Liam, and so he...
Yeah, we predicted that before.
Yeah, so he, like...
Yeah.
All right, whatever. These are my predictions, guys. Back
Just
off.
kidding, just kidding.
So anyway, so I think that he has those feelings for Liam, so if he teams up with Amy, maybe they can, like, split it up or, you know, make it not happen, diffuse the situation. Anyways, ends the episode with him saying, you have my attention. Maybe they're going to be allies, like, team up and figure something out. But he seems to be supportive of Amy.
No.
No, you think it's going to
so?
backfire?
You think he has his own...
No.
ideas in his head.
Okay, well, before we get, because I feel like that's going to go into
All right,
predictions.
let's get into
Well,
predictions.
before we get into
Let's
predictions,
not do that.
I really want to just give a quick shout out to some people on YouTube that have been chatting it up with us. We got Liliana.
Yeah, it's Liliana.
We got Archeries. Sorry I butchered it, but you know who you are. Pat Almquist, who's the one that says you're his hero.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Turnbill, and then we got real quick Morale345.
Sarah, right?
Angelicus as well. Yeah, there's a Sarah E. And then
Yay.
there's
Hey,
also TV show Attic 96, and there's a bunch of other people, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next week we'll definitely give out more shout outs to
And
you
Diane.
and iTunes. There's iTunes people that we owe
Yes.
for next week. So
I remember-
Yeah, thank
think
you
I
so
remember-
much for
yeah.
participating and interacting with us. We love talking with you guys.
I remember
Keep it up.
Diane, she was like, she didn't even watch the show, but she watched our after show.
Oh, really?
Like, nah, I'm going to watch the show.
nice.
So
Nice.
thanks for that.
It's because you were squirking it.
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
It's got to be our
Squirtle?
It's got to be our singing.
Yeah.
And speaking of singing, let's get into predictions. I don't know why I said speaking of
Hey, you
singing,
know what?
but I can
That
sing
was-
during it.
Right underground.
Oh my god.
I was like, wait, they changed it. I don't know the words to this.
I even as engineer like panicked. Like, what did I just hit?
Wrong button. Ah! Abort.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did we do predictions?
Yeah, we
It
did,
already-
yeah.
Oh, it already played.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You did your prediction, but I predict that Shane is going to be a messy gay, and he's going to go out and tell everyone. Or tell something.
So overall in the next season,
You think
in
he's
this
going to
season?
ruin it?
Yes.
All right.
He's going to say something.
Okay. What do I predict for this next episode? I think Karma's gonna get jealous of Amy and her new girlfriend. They're gonna break up, but still be friends. Yeah, break up. Oh, that's a lot in one episode.
Well,
I don't know.
I think Amy's going to try to find, like, a real girlfriend. Well, they're going to break up and then,
Maybe
like,
a-
try to find a real
secret
girlfriend. Or
girlfriend?
Shane's going to, like, help her find
And
a
I also
girlfriend.
don't
I
think-
thought that's what they were talking about.
I also
Maybe
don't
not.
think that Soleil is going nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
I just
She's
want to
coming
know
back.
what Liam's doing with this squirky girl.
I'm telling you,
Squirky
I
girl.
agree with Roya.
That is all I wanna
That's
know.
his stepmom or mom or big sister or something.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, let us know what you think's going to happen next.
Yes.
Let us know what you think of this episode. Please go on iTunes, rate and review us. Go on YouTube.
Rate our new dance, Swirkle.
Yeah. Yeah, and hey, if you want to make videos of you squirkling it, send it to us. You know? Why not? That's entertaining.
Oh man.
All right, Cortez, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Instagram, Facebook, anywhere at Cortez G West. You guys have really made my headache go away.
Good.
Yeah. Good.
Roya, what about you?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at HeyRoya. That's HeyRoya, and I'm also on the Saturday Night Live after show as well.
Ooh, that's a
Where
fun
can
one.
they find you, Sterling?
Oh, well, that's a simple answer. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Sterling Cates and on a few other AfterBuzz shows,
Yes, you can.
such as Mad Men, Real Housewives of Orange County, and a couple other MTV shows. Catfish starts tomorrow.
Show off.
So, well, hey, if
kidding.
you guys watch Catfish, I'm like super into it. So that starts tomorrow. The new season starts tomorrow. So watch out for that.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in with us every week. Before I forget, I won't be here next week. My sister's getting married. Taylor, congratulations. Love ya.
Yes, Taylor, congrats, boo-boo.
Yeah.
Yes,
so,
boo-boo.
so I won't be here, but Cortez and Roya will be holding down the fort, and I'll
Yes.
see you guys the following week. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and good
We
night.
love you, Bobby.
We love you.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.